What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we'll be checking out a title called Caves of Lore. From the 20 to 30 minutes of the game that I played prior to the recording, just to make sure that I knew all the controls and where everything was at and how the whole thing was going to function. This is an old school CRPG. Like, this is calling back to the days of, like, Ultima and whatnot. And so I think some of you might be very, very interested in that. It's got a banger soundtrack. The pixel art is on point. And it is very much a dungeon crawler with a very gritty, kind of granular stat system that you can play around with, perks, all that kind of stuff. And it has largely gone unnoticed, but not from no, not on this channel. So if after watching this you wanted to check the game out for yourself, you can look down below in the description. I'll have a link for you down there. It's available on Steam. On top of that, you can also find a link to my Twitch stream and my Discord down there, where I've been playing mostly Project Zomboid lately. Lots and lots of modded Project Zomboid, but once the Rise of Rosselhaig comes out for MechWarrior, we may be headed down that path. It might have to happen. Anyways, let's start a new game and see what we got going on. Would you like a tutorial? No, I think I'm good. So in this game, you've got a number of different stats. You've got strength, which is all about punching and getting punched in the face. You've got agility, which is your to hit chance and like your reflex rolls and your dodging and everything else like that. You've got your spirit, which is your spell damage, how much mana you have. You've got your mind, which is for resisting kind of mental effects and things of that nature. You've got your res, your resistance itself, which, as you might have guessed, is also having to do with resistances. And then on top of that, you've got your speed, which determines your initiative, how fast you move, your hit chance, all that kind of stuff. I fancy making a guy that brutalizes the enemy in the face with, like, war hammers. So I'm going to do that, but one thing that's kind of interesting about this game, so like when you play D&D and you put points into an attribute, it gets more expensive as you go up. Same thing happens in this game. However, what is interesting and different is that if you go down and you make your character especially bad at something, you get way more points back too. I was fiddling around with it and I noticed that and I was like, oh, so you can like min-max this game. You can munchkin the hell out of this game if you really want to. So anyways, be aware of that when you're doing, you know, character creation related things. I'll probably go with like 4 points of strength. Go with like a little bit of spirit. Maybe we'll go with like, I don't know, like a little bit of hit points over here. Maybe like a little bit of speed. And then we've got 4 more points to spend and I can put them wherever I like and no one can stop me. I kind of want to do like a paladin, like a battle mage, basically. Like, not the best at combat, not the best at fighting, but highly utilitarian, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of dig that idea. And so while I'm not exactly a massive fan of fiddling around with, like, default stat distributions, I kind of want to do... Let's throw one in agility. Why not? We got 1 point left. We can't put it anywhere else. We'll just put it into, like, the agilinators, dude. And then we will start. Oh, we get a trait, too. I forgot about that. What do I want to be good with? I like Agent of Destruction. Well, when you name it like that, deal more damage when using destruction spells. Protection spells are better. Binding spells, summoning spells, arcane conduit. I don't even know if there's going to be, like, a healing magic tree. Maybe, maybe not. It's probably in the protector tree if it's going to be there. But I want hammer proficiency. I want to hammered in people in the face. They're going to run up on me and they're going to catch the doinks. The big, beefy, unstoppable doinks. This is further than she usually wanders. Looks so familiar, and yet... I'm going to tie you to a tree next time. See, this is why I don't mess around with sheep. This is why I don't keep sheepses in the house. Next thing you know, you got purple flashes happening. You're taking a deuce on a ley line. Nothing good ever comes from that. Maybe I should have listened to the elders and not gone into the fog. Nah, this is the right choice. Obviously, because it moves the narrative forward. It sets up the hero to go do heroic stuff. You have to wander into the fog. How did I end up here anyways? Are those voices? Kitty. Oh my god, it made a squeaky noise. Poor thing alone in the fog. Are you lost? Kitty! The kitty was a ruse. It was an evil kitty. It drew me in with my character weaknesses. My inability to walk past a kitty without touching it. But we've been saved by a dog. There's some kind of commentary here on the part of the developer. Woof a woof. Hey boy, how long have you been down here? I'm lost too. In fact, I feel like I've been lost for a really long time. Come on. We're going to find a way out together. Oh, and what is that? The dog is a playable party member. That's right. Somebody has made a CRPG like Baldur's Gate where one of your party members is a dog. Gotta love that. He's been here a lot longer than us. I wonder how he died. Oh. It's a rat. All right, so this is the combat system. Every time you run into an enemy, you get the combat system. It is grid-based. It is turn-based. You move based on, like, your initiative and stuff like that. And so I'm probably just going to move up to here. I don't know if these gems do anything. I wish that these gems did something, though. It would make me happy if the gems did something. Maybe I'll move up to there. Yeah, it's fine. Our AP are listed in the top corner. I'm pretty sure he can move up and attack the rat. Oh, no, he can't. Never mind. The doggy's too slow. No! Okay, good. I thought my dog got bit, but we can attack. Oh, I lit him on fire. If my dog bites him in the face when he's on fire, does something bad happen? What abilities do I have, like, as far as doginating goes? Slows down enemy and does extra damage versus vermin. Well, you know what? We're fighting vermin right now. There we go. We have disabled the vermin. Wanderer increased in one-handed weapons, dog increased in hand-to-hand combat. Like I said, this game has a very Bethesda sort of granular skill system where every time you do anything, your skills increase in XP, basically. So there's everything from lockpicking to avoiding traps, to casting magic spells of various different schools, all that kind of stuff. You didn't drop any loot, but we did get $1. So apparently that rat had some life savings on him. Sounds good. Who's a good boy? Well, I guess I should give you a name. We've got to give him... He's got to have, like, a really, really good name. Like, something adorable. Like, something that's easily memorable, and yet at the same time endearing. Kidney Ripper. That's a really good name for a family pet. If only I could remember my own name, I guess I'll call myself... Splat. Just the adventures of Splat and Kidney Ripper. All right, so we've got a Sundrop over here, which is a plant. I will take that. There's also a dead guy over here, and I'm finally in control of my character. Need to find a way out of here, Kidney Ripper. Let's check that skeleton for useful items. So we've got a couple of book over here. Unfortunately, I am illiterate. It says Codex. How unusual. I don't recall actually knowing how to read. I feel strange, as if my vision is cleared and yet I see no differently. Why did this person have books and nothing else? I should learn more about them. All right, so we can go to our inventory. And as you can see, there is an inventory list over here. If you drag and drop books onto your character, they will have various other effects. So, like, you can read the codices or the codexes, whatever you want to call them. And there's actual text inside of all these books. Like, legitimately. All of the spell books and all of the things I've found so far have like little short stories and stuff inside of them. But if I slide that over to here, I should get some new magical spells. I feel a strange power and I think I should try to use it. All right, so let's go ahead and summon the power of the Perp Moon. So we've got, what is that right there? Arcane Sight, gaze into the arcane. Can I make the text go away? I can't read the, there we go. So we can gaze into the arcane realm to find secrets, locate magical objects, and identify your items. I'm just going to do it. We'll read the spells in a minute. But there you go. I have invaded the dungeon with the power of Vaporwave. A line is coming from the signal. Oh, the wall vanished, and we did it, Kidney Ripper! And so as you can see, we can now walk southwards. The game does have line of sight. There is something that lives inside that hole over there. It's very terrifying. It looks like I've got orbs of light that attack enemies. I've got brighten your surroundings, which just looks like a purple boob. We've got dehumidify, remove the humidity from your surroundings. Just in case, you know, just in case you've got a little bit too much skin hydration going on, you find the dungeon to be uncomfortable, you're having breathing problems, you can dehumidify it, all right? Anything around the Undermoor Caverns? Is that a door? It does indeed look like a door. We've got a book over here that gives us spells of shock, electrify, lightning, and plasma burst. Okay. We've got a satchel over here. I'll take that. And we've got a shield. And it's almost like the game looked at the skills that I took. So they gave me a hammer. Ooh, 19 bucks too. They gave me a hammer and they gave me a shield. I can get down on that. We've also leveled up. All of your characters have skills. And so there are various skills. There is like, brawling, hand-to-hand combat, awareness, which allows you to see secret doors and traps. You've got evasion. You've got one-handed weapons. You've got two-handed weapons. You've got ranged weapons. You've got monster lore, which will allow you to figure out what elements and stuff enemies are weak to. You've got survival skills. You've got healing. You've got music. You've got disarming traps and doors. You've got stealth, identify. You've also got bartering, and it looks like we've got crafting, too. I don't think my dog gets that many skills, but I think my dog... Oh, my dog doesn't have any skill points right now, but I have 100 of the skill points. I think I am going to go sword and board. I think I've earned that. And so we'll go ahead and, like, add a couple levels. Yeah, that sounds good. I can live with that. And then, like, what supplementary skills do we want to have? Identification seems cool. I do think that healing might actually be a nice thing to have, so we'll add a couple points of healing. Maybe like a little bit of identify, just so I have a little bit more utility to the party. And, maybe my character's a really good singer. I don't know. Or like a passable singer, you know what I mean? We don't have perfect tone, but we have something, okay? Now, did that stick? Like, do I... it did indeed stick. It done stucked. So that's good. I still have some skill points left, but I can't really, like, put them into anything, so I guess I'll just go main skill right there. Yeah, that sounds all right. The little meter fills up, or you can just automatically add a full level if you want. We have other abilities, too. We have, apparently, attack all enemies in a line, which we can do. And then we also have knockback. So basically, I can throw, like, a massive elbow if I want to. He's got a, I thought that was a butt cheek at first, but no, it's actually at first I thought it was a skull. Then I thought like maybe it was like a butt cheek sitting down, but it's a dog's nose. He's got an ability where he can dig things, and then we've got an ability called perspective. So there you go. I'll mess with the door in a minute. There's got to be more goodies around here. Something moved. Yeah, it definitely looks like there's some kind of like crawling eyeball or something. And $3 inside of a pot. Pots and free money. Name something more iconic in a dungeon. Let's go ahead and give ourselves the mace and the shield. I don't know if we can actually wear the backpack. Oh, it's got weenies inside. Oh, I can store things inside of it? Yeah, that's definitely... That is very, very Ultima inspired. I can recall like playing Ultima when I was a kid, and the sheer volume of sacks and backpacks that I had in my inventory, like sorted with potions and all kinds of other things, was a very high number. Apparently, there's money inside the backpacks too. Nice. It's definitely got an old school UI that takes some getting used to. So there's a locked door over here. I'll try to pick it like a nose. Didn't work out. Looks like it was locked from this side. I should make Kidney Ripper the leader, and he can help. Yeah, so the dog can actually be the leader of the party, and he puts an adorable torch in his mouth while he's doing it. But the reason we're doing this is because we want to snuffle around until we find a key. There you go. We done founded the key. And onwards and outwards we go. We've also got a map. And so the dungeon will kind of like unfold before you with all the points of interest and all the nodes where you can get like various kind of herbs and things like that to make potions out of. From what I've seen so far, the game seems to be a very, very pure kind of dungeon crawler with a little bit of narrative on in there. But maybe that changes once we get further on in. What is that? I don't even know what that is. What's over this way? Like, some of these things look like they might be interactable, but they end up not being interactable. Maybe we should get some rest. We can heal up if we're not really wounded right now. A secret. Oh, dude. We've got a club of question marks. We have a tunic, which is a little bit worse than a 3-nick, but way better than a 1-nick. And then we've got a fur hat. There we go. Okay, we got a little bit of mun-muns in there. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't really want to camp. But I get the feeling it's going to keep bothering me about camping. Hello? It's a rat. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Near, 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 near. There we go. The rats have been vanquished, with obviously soundtracking from me. I do like how they give you a little synopsis up here of everything that you killed, kind of Rogue Legacy style. That was honestly one of my favorite features in Rogue Legacy, when you had like a really long, like 2-hour run, and then you finally die, and it just lists all the enemies you killed along the way. What a great feature. Little things like that sink me into a game, and I can't tell you exactly why. A person. Stop, Shepherd. How can I help you? I'm looking for a book. Have you by chance found one? I mean, pretty girl. Sure, yes. I've been looking for it for as long as I can remember. In fact, I remember little else. I'm in a similar situation. I'm looking for something, but I don't know what. You look like a shepherd. Maybe you're looking for a sheep. Woof. Perhaps. Since you helped find the book, I will help you find the sheep. But, like, I don't even know that's what I lost. Come, let's go. Thanks? We've got a new character, Merowyn. Let's see what she's good at. So, Merowyn, what do? You're a caster. Okay, so you're a wizard. So she can summon a bat swarm. She can apparently do a crevice. It looks like she can do collapse and resist earth. I think that you're a lightning mage now. That's what I think you are. Does she have any skills in any of this stuff? No, she doth not. She's child of the earth. You get more hit points when you're underground, and she's meditative. What do I have? I have acuity. I have a higher chance of critting. Okay, my dog apparently has a weathered hide, which gives him defense. And then apparently he's got a high chance to resist poison, too. I am going to put on the tunic, so that sounds like an okay idea. I don't know if I should equip this club. A club of glancing. Well, no, I don't think it's necessary to equip it. It doesn't seem to be very good. So it does 1 to 3 damage. It's got a higher chance to crit, but it looks like it makes me resist slashing a little bit. I'm going to put on this hat, too. That's a fancy hat right there. I feel like I've earned that hat, like the big fancy hat. I've got what do the foods do? Having gone through all my oodles of foodles, it looks like they're mostly just restoratives. They give us things back like, you know... Wait, there was a door right there? Welcome, traveler. I see that you've met Merowyn. I'm sure she mentioned me. No, she didn't. I was focused on the book. Don't forget the mission. You mean your mission. My name is, Rickard. Okay, Merowyn and I have been down here for as long as I can remember. Let me guess, you remember very little as well, yet you're somehow still driven towards some end. You probably want to escape this place, but I came here to slay a monster. Also, I might have dropped the door key over a ledge. I've seen many large animals here, but monsters, do those things exist? You will see for yourself, my friend, since we're trapped down here. I've killed many of these rodents of peculiar size, but my need to slay goes unsatisfied, as does your need for endless conversation. Can I be blamed? It's lonely down here. You just said you wanted to be here. Maybe you two can sort out your personal problems without me here. This is still kind of a dangerous place. Maybe we can help each other. Why not? I've had little success in this part of the cave. Come on, Splat and I have an arrangement. Yep, let's call it that. Woof. What does Rickard do? Rickard is a warrior, so it actually looks like they set you up pretty early with a party that can support you no matter what you decide to do. So if you decide to be like a rogue or you decide to be like a caster, it looks like they give you a fighter, a caster, and kind of like an in-between very, very quickly to kind of like round out the party. And I like that. I think that's actually pretty cool. Technically, we could give somebody some magic, but like, I don't know. Is he really even good at the magics? Yeah, he's got like, I mean, he's got okay mind. Kind of hard to say, in all honesty. Kind of hard to say. There's a bunch of meat and potatoes and apparently a chain inside of here. It does 1 to 5 damage, and it does more damage versus flying enemies. That may actually be conceivably better than what we have. So 2 to 4, 1 to 5. It's got a better high end, but a worse low end. But it gives us damage bonus versus flying. Sure, let's beat a guy with a smiley. Why not? There's a meat right there. I will take that meat. First thing I always do when I'm in a dungeon is take somebody's meat. We've also got, what is this? Oh, a potion crate. Very nice. Okay, there's a door over there. I kind of want to go back and explore the place where I was prior. Is that denoted on the map? Oh, it is. Good. It gives you like a downward arrow. All right, let us continue dungeon crawling. Boop-ba-doo-boo, boop-ba-doo. Please don't sue me. Disney, don't do it. I have no money. My credit score is like 300. All right, let's go back over this one. What is that right there? Can I loot that? Nope, can't loot that. I hear a noise. There appears to be some kind of magic belt. We've got another hammer. And we've got the Torch of Winterfell. So this is a fire book right here. Just in case you want to practice the pyromancy. The pyromancy. All right, let's go down this way. And I know I saw a rat or something over here. Have I been this way? God, I love dungeon crawling. Dungeon crawling's the best. Let's see. Anything down in this little cranny over here? Some kind of, like, bat thing. Game's got a pretty good soundtrack. I don't know how far these guys can move. But apparently I can attack them right this second. Can you do a magics? Do a magics. I don't think I can magics that guy. I think I gotta get closer before I can magics him. Alright. Yeah, that works out for me. That's perfectly fine. You've got bonuses versus flyers, so just, like, come down here. I find it odd that the dog has the worst initiative out of everybody. You'd think a dog would be kind of speedy. There we go. Sit that fool down. You move over to here. I do like how your weapon changes based on what you have equipped. Like, your armor doesn't change, but at least your weapon changes, and that gives a cool opportunity for some, like, cool pixel art fiery swords and, like, you know, pixel art claymores that crackle with lightning and whatnot, which is good enough for me, I think. What does that do? Attract, draw the enemy towards you. Crevice. It drops a stone on the target. Yeah, drop a big rock on that fool. There we go. Perfect. The power of geology is with me. Despair my enemies. So everybody got better at stuff, I guess. We also got a bat wing over here. There is a crafting skill, so I'm guessing we're going to be able to turn some of these goodies into better stuff. Does her mana naturally come back? Also, can I quick save? It doesn't look like I can quick save for right now. I tried F5, F6, F4, all of the old classics when it comes to quick saving. What is that right there, dude? The wall is bleeding purple. You need a corundum pickaxe. That's a pretty solid pickaxe. Corundum is ruby, if you didn't know. It's just one. Oh, I was going to say, I thought it. Oh, okay. There's more of them than I thought there would be. Let's go ahead and just kind of bypass our turn. And just, like, wait for them to come to me. And we'll kind of, like, see where they end up. Yeah, go beat that rat. Oh, it's got 2 range on it. That's pretty sick. Okay, you go bite that rat in the face. You failed at rat biting. I am just... She seems like she's probably squishy. And, like, he's got all the armor on, so I'm totally okay with him doing kind of the paladin-y thing that I was talking about. So as far as abilities go, I can attack everything in a straight line. So what if I move up to here, and then I do that? Oh, is it because there's a wall in the way? I think I have to have an ending space on the other side. Maybe come down and attack that guy. That sounds good. There we go. Kill who you can. Actually, she's not that squishy. She actually hits as hard as everybody else does. I figured mage, you know what I mean? Alright, so another enemy down. There's a treasure chest over there. I deeply want it. Can I have my dog, please? I'm gonna see if there's, like, a secretive secret around here. It doesn't look like there's a secretive secret around here. There's another rat fight on this side, so obviously I think we're going to have to take that. Big old block of ruse over here. I think we're just going to have to hold. Although I can move down to here. I want to try this ability, dude. I'm not giving up on it. That was rad as hell. And I'm glad that it worked out for me. Yeah, you guys kind of clear up the back line over here. Just, you know, I'll tank. It seems like I'm fairly competent at taking punches to the face. So I'm going to continue to do that. It doesn't seem like your position really matters in this game. Like attacking someone from behind doesn't appear to give like a damage bonus or anything. And once you get used to the UI, the combat's actually fairly simple. Ooh, level up animations with screen shake. You love to see it. So we've got Tunnel Moss. Tunnel Moss rules. All right, so 5 XP right there. Oh, we get a bonus for killing everything in the dungeon. Yeah, they want you to dungeon crawl in this game, like dungeon crawl. Like they want you to get everything. There's got to be a secret door or something that I've missed. There's got to be. My dog leveled up. Let's see if maybe we can make him really good at perception. Oh, you only get 1 skill point per level? Oh my. Oh my. Okay, I thought maybe I would get more than that. Okay. I feel like I've probably made a mistake. No buried objects, but like there was a way to get across that cliff over there from what I saw. Oh, she got some mana back. I wonder if she was getting it back every time she melee attacked or something. So everybody's got an ability. She's got the ability to find exits by listening to the drafts of air, and he's got the ability to track certain types of enemies, if that's what you want to do. Kind of cool. Like, gives you a reason to swap your party members around and, like, change who's leading things. I can dig it. Some nice lighting effects, too, like on the pixel art. I think she's just naturally regenerating mana as we move along. So I was wondering how the fundamental mechanic would work for her mana regeneration. I guess we found out. I don't think there's really anything else left in here. Like, there's some herbs and stuff laying around, and there's a corundum ore right there. It looks like at some point we're going to have to learn to craft or do something. Oh, I can put out the torch, too. Wonder if there's certain things that are only visible if it's dark. There is another hammer over here. There is a bow. And there's also Magic Missile, Wall of Force, and Seeking Missile. I wonder if they, like, learn from the books the longer they keep them equipped. Kind of like Espers or whatever in Final Fantasy VI. Reach out your hand and touch the obelisk. Was that a buff or was that, like, permanent? Huh. Interesting. What does her sword do? 2 to 5? That's pretty good, actually. Got a few new books, too. I also took a minute to look at the book. And I'm sorry, at the belt. And I think I'm going to equip it on him because it gives us a bonus to defense and, like, to dodge and to stealth. I mostly just want the defense since I figure he's going to be fighting in the front lines a lot of the time. I've searched for a way across. There must be one, but it is hidden from me. There you go. Apparently we... Oh, maybe I should have done the magic bridge ability when I was in that previous area with the treasure chest and the wagon across the gap, dude. I didn't even think about it. That's locked. I don't think I have anybody with lockpicking skills, so I don't think we're going that way. I think we are very much definitely headed to the left. Doesn't seem like we have a whole lot of other options. This guy said he dropped the key in a chasm because that's what a... That's just what an adventurer with a sense for detail does. Calendror. So I need a pickaxe of any kind to get that ore over there. Who is this guy? Move along. What is that thing? Is it hostile? Weapon rack with some arrows. Okay. Apparently 14 bucks too. That's locked, but it looks like that's maybe like an armory or something down there. Doesn't look like there's any secret ways to get to the altar either. Cool game, man. I like this a lot. Caves of Lore. This is a low-key RPG, but it's got an old school UI that takes some getting used to. But, like, honestly, I'm pretty stoked about the fact that these older, like, Ultima-style adventures are starting to make, like, the comeback. Like that old, you know, Eye of the Beholder, Grimrock, Ultima vibe, man. I like it a lot. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what is worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so that you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block, we had Cave of Lore. Tomorrow we will have something else. I appreciate y'all being here. This one impressed me so far. It's got like those little bits and pieces that make me stoked and make me want to play the game more and see what more. I got to beat a guy with a chain and they gave me a dog. That's all that it takes. I'll see y'all tomorrow with something hot and fresh off the indie skillet. Bye, folks.